I see something happening. Hey, there you are, man.
How you doing, brother?
Well, I'm good, man. How are you?
Oh, another day in paradise.
Another day in paradise. I know, man. I saw you on. I saw you pop up that you joined, but you were just on the. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Did you figure out what
But
happened?
I was looking at stories and it popped up that you were live, and I clicked it, and I was like, wait, he was gonna send me something, so I backed up.
Right?
I didn't want to mess anything up, so
No,
yeah,
you're all good, man. You're all good. So, how's it going today, man? You doing good?
it's going good. I accidentally woke up early, so I'm not a morning person by any means. I went to the gym really early, got a run
Oh,
in, and
nice,
then right now I got my sponsor with me.
nice.
No,
I don't
the
ever I don't
sponsor.
ever accidentally wake up early.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. Like this old friend of mine asked me to come to a workout this morning, like at 6 a.m. And I was like, you know
People
what?
that
I'll try, but I'm probably not gonna be there.
people that set their alarm before 5 a.m. and it's not for work on purpose have like some kind of emotional issue.
Right?
Respectfully, of course.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. Oh, Monty Mills said I'm also not a morning person. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah. See,
I thought as I got older, I'm like 49 years old now, like looking 50, like real quick. But like I thought as got older that I would be a morning person, but I'm still not.
and plus everything hurts more in the morning. You're not like warmed up and everything, so it's like the earlier you wake up, the more you need to like get going. It's like, nah, I'll pass.
Right? Yeah. No. So I don't know, man. Tell me about I don't think I sent this to you in the messages, but I'm gonna just throw it at you. Tell me what the Instagram handle is about. Like why Forever Unconquered? Like
So
what's the story behind that?
it was at first it started off with run forklift run, and it was something at work. They used to call me the forklift because I walk slow and I lift heavy things.
Oh,
And
okay.
then after a while, I was
Makes
like,
sense.
yeah, yeah. I was like, maybe we'll change it. So forever unconquered. The unconquered part, I'm like a huge Florida State Seminole football fan,
Oh,
even
okay.
when they only win 2 games or whatever.
Yeah.
But they way back when they went undefeated and one of the first teams to do it in the BCS college football history. So they called them unconquered, and they wear black jerseys for it and everything, and it was cool. So
Okay.
just trying to be the best version of yourself.
Right. Yeah, man. I dig it. That's cool. Hey, thanks for joining, you guys, that have joined in. Hey, I just want to tell you, if you want to comment or like ask a question, cool. Go ahead. You do you. Go ahead. So what do you got going on now, man? What is there a race coming up for you that's happening or
There is, I'm supposed to run the Marshall Full Marathon in Huntington, West Virginia in November. And
okay.
the cool thing about that is my two little cousins, they're going to run the half marathon.
Oh,
And we've done the half marathon before together.
yeah.
And I just think it'd be cool. It'd be my first marathon. I always say if I get a good time, I might never run again, but we'll see.
Yeah. Your first marathon is really special. Like it's just like, man, like I don't know, like you know what I'm saying? Like I've arrived, but then I don't know, I feel like you want more after that. Like you want to do more. You're like, oh, one's not good enough. I'm gonna do another one, or I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go further.
Yeah, I'm sure you're probably always chasing the high and, of course,
Right.
chasing a better time and things like that. So,
Yeah. But that would be cool that you're doing it with family, man. That's awesome.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I'll just ask you this because this is one of the questions. Like, what inspires you? Like, what motivates you? Like, what's your journey about? Like, what do you feel uh, like gets you the most? Like, you get up and you're like, man, I'm doing it today.
So, it's funny because a lot of times during my runs, I like used to just run for other people. So back in like 2009 is when I really started running. Two of my friends were training for some races, and then they would ask me if I wanted to train with them. And I think one of those was the Marshall Half Marathon. Um, and we all like worked together and things like that. So I would just get on their training plan and run with them to try to help motivate them, and I ended up running. And it's funny how when you do your training and you're not completely serious, you always think you're ready for it. And then when the race comes, you often end up being slightly disappointed. And then when you look back on it, reality sets in, and it's like, I could have trained a lot harder, could have dieted better, things like that. So I think the important thing is for just always be like true to yourself and understand where you're training and where you might position yourself when you do a run or a race. And then usually what gets me going, of course, um, right now really just trying to be the healthiest I can be for my son. He's 3 years old, so you got to keep on pushing. I got to at least be alive to about 150. So
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I heard in one post, I think it was a reel that you did. I don't know. You talked about like wrestling, or was it? I don't know, man. You talked about like wrestling around with your son or something, and you
yeah,
were saying that like you can't have him like, you know what I mean, like kick your butt or something. Like so, you've got to stay. You've got to stay
yeah.
up and stay like on your game.
I think the grandparents are giving him steroids because that boy can kick pretty hard and he can put you in a nice little headlock and he always wants you to hold him. And I'll sit there and he's 3 now and he's getting longer and it's like it's kind of a struggle to hold you for 15, 20 minutes. So I have to just stay in the gym and keep ready. And yeah, he can't beat me up. I can't. I need to at least be probably 75, 80 before he can beat me up. So I
Right.
might have to
Yeah.
take steroids or something, but it just can't happen.
You got to do your part, man. You got to listen. We got to teach the young ones. Um,
Yes, sir.
it's funny because I had like this is from this summer actually. It's crazy, and it did motivate me a lot to get better. So I work in a school, right, and I'm a behavioral health coach, and so which basically means I try to keep kids in class and not have them go absolutely, you know, like crazy and throwing stuff and tantrums and all the things. But I had a couple of during the summer we do like groups and stuff. So I had a couple of fourth graders that I was literally like fourth graders that I was playing tag with at a park. Like we went to a park because it's groups, and so uh, and these like listen, they were running fast, and I was chasing after them trying to tag them, and I ended up hurting my foot, my ankle, like just from that. So I was like, man, I can't. I can't get hurt like this, like playing tag. Like
And
I gotta do better.
and
you
it's
know?
funny because once they see that you're hurt, they go harder. And it's like, wait a minute, I gotta calm
Right.
down. So
Yes,
they're
exactly.
smarter than we let them than they put on a lot of times.
Exactly. That's true. Well, what do you enjoy about your journey? What do you enjoy about this whole like just relationship with running and like fitness and health and the gym and all that stuff? What do you enjoy most about that?
And I think for me the biggest thing is how I feel afterwards. Like if I go
Good.
more than a day or two without working out, I feel sluggish and things like that. So it granted, people always say or people will say that it's a good therapy and things like that. And if you need help, go see a doctor, go see a therapist. But
Yeah.
physical fitness is a good way to you know keep your mind and your body, your soul at peace. Um, Whether you get that sweat in and you finish a run, whether it's good or bad, you just feel better. If you're in the gym and you lift like super heavy weights, you're like, wow, I can still do that. Just
Right.
um, you have to make sure to focus on yourself and not focus on what other people can do around you or what other runners can do. There's always going to be somebody stronger, faster, whatever. But as long as you're improving and you keep steadily getting better, that's all that matters in the long run.
Right. Yeah. That's good, man. That's so true. I especially caught on to the way you feel afterwards. It's like you can feel, I don't know, you can feel as crappy and as like just, the worst feeling like going into like a workout or a run and halfway through, we're unmotivated going into it. And then halfway through, you're like, okay, like I can do this and I got this. And then afterwards, it's
Definitely.
like, oh, I didn't even feel good coming in here, but now I feel good coming out. So,
Yeah, it can help set your day, especially like you mentioned earlier, we're not morning people. So if we happen to get up and do something, it's like bonus points for the rest of the evening.
yes, amen to that. Once again, I'm not a morning person. Um, so what's a struggle for you in your run or your journey? Because I I call this real running conversations, and I just try to be. I want people and myself to just be completely transparent. Like it's not all like on social media and stuff. We show our best things, like our best highlights, our best moments. But like what is a struggle for you? Like what's a thing that you just really struggle with or dislike about this journey?
I would say probably the biggest thing, and I make a lot of jokes about it, is definitely my diet. I could eat a lot healthier. I could drink a lot healthier, but this kind of Pepsi thing is slightly addictive. But I know my opportunities, and there's always going to be opportunities, but the diet's a big thing. Earlier in life, I had a little ankle injury, so certain things like for me, if I do sprints, I can do sprints, but then I'm hurting for like 2 days or so, and I can't run. So I have to like plan things out. Like if I know I have a race, I'm not going to sprint, so that way I can have all my energy for the race. Um, but yeah, that and diet, and then working overnights, you kind of have to tweak your schedule or just become one with the lack of sleep to get your workouts in during the week, during your days that you actually work.
Right? That's a whole other thing, man. So talk for a minute about that, because like it's just overnights for you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Because see, like I can remember, like I think I worked for Quick Trip at the time. Like I remember like working overnight, and I like my whole like morning was messed up because it's just not. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get the same sleep that you do. So talk for a minute about that and how you adjusted to that, like keeping the workouts and the running good while managing the working overnights.
Yeah, it's a beautiful struggle, especially being down here in Florida when it seems to always be 200 degrees during the day. I think usually I'll get home about 7:30 or so in the morning during the week, and I'll probably from about 7:30 I have like family stuff to do to about 9:30 where I can get a little bit free. But then after that, it's like to me, running tired and hungry are kind of like on the equal negatives. If I run hungry, it's not a good run. But then also, if I run tired, sometimes I'll just get too tired and stop halfway through my run. And then the other thing about that is if I run before I take my nap, it will keep me up so long throughout the day that I won't sleep enough before I have to go back to work. So it's like a balance. I usually get maybe 3 or 4 hours during the week. Uh, and then sometimes I'll try to run after I take my nap. So a lot of times people see me running in the middle of the day when it's hot, but it's like you got to get your workout in, can. And I know everybody has their barriers. I don't want anybody to have sympathy, but that's the big thing. We can make excuses, but at the end of the day, if you have a goal, if you want to be healthier, want to run, want to work out, you gotta figure it out and just suffer through it.
Right? Yeah. And kudos to you though for like doing that, because that is tough, man. So That's awesome. I think that's awesome. And yeah, I mean, you have to adjust, right? Like no matter what your schedule is, you got to adjust. But that's awesome. So what do you think? What would you say to people that are just starting out on their journeys, like just starting out running, walking, working out? What could you tell them that would, like encourage them or inspire them?
I think the big thing is, try to set a schedule or make a schedule that works for you. Um, if it's running, you have to get a pair of running shoes that work for you. And when I say work for you, it's good you have your Instagram followers that may be sponsored by a brand. And while that brand might be great, they're not going to talk negatively about their own brand. So do your research on your shoes. I follow a bunch of YouTube reviewers. And then too, when you look at the shoes, remember somebody lighter than you, faster than you, the shoe's going to respond different. So go get yourself your foot measured, do your own research on the shoe, and find a shoe that works for you. For me, the biggest thing that has helped me on my runs recently too is I have turned off all of the notifications when I run. I noticed that during races, no matter how I was doing, if I would see like a 6 mile marker or something like that, my mind and the body would try to like slow down and shut down. So on
Mm,
my runs now, I turn off all the notifications. I might look at my watch just to see how I'm doing every 3 or 4 miles, but you kind of mentally build up, how many songs you're listening to as a mile and things like that. So yeah, definitely find you a pair of shoes, and then I would suggest if you're struggling with your distances and your speeds, just turn off those notifications and just run.
right. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's good stuff. Um, yeah, because anything that's going to distract you, I mean, it's gonna throw you off. You know. Um, well, cool, man. Well, I just got like kind of some rapid fire questions. I didn't tell you about this, but so surprise. But they're just like rapid fire, like just running questions. I'm gonna throw at you to end this thing, okay?
Yes, sir.
And just you just gotta like just I'm gonna throw them out there and you just answer them as quick as you can. Like first thing that comes to your mind, okay? And hey, before we do that, yeah, he's promoting. Um, uh, last or I do want to say this. Thank you for everybody that's hung out with us and joined, commented. If you've commented, if not, cool. Like I've waved at you. I pushed the little wave thing and waved at you. So I appreciate you guys. Okay, so these are supposed to be 10 questions. So ten fast questions. Okay. Running pet
Oh,
peeve. Running pet peeve. Go.
oh, I gotta have my headphones. Gotta have my headphones.
Okay. All right. So you got to have headphones, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Pet peeve. It like throws you off completely if you don't have them, right?
Yeah, it's terrible. Like if I can
Yeah.
hear myself breathe, and like I'm a heavy breather, it sounds like a door that's coming from the bear. It's like and my feet, I'm a hard breather. My feet and my breathing is
Uh,
terrible. I have
uh,
that.
same, man, same. I can't. I've seen myself like just completely. I'm like, what? I gotta listen to all these other things and not my music. Yeah. So I'm with you. Low or high socks?
Ooh,
Yeah.
recently I kind of like higher socks. Probably slightly past ankle length, just because on some shoes they like to rub. So I've been trying out slightly higher socks.
Okay. How do you mind me asking how old you are?
I am 38.
Okay. Well, see, you're not quite there because typically the whole stigma is that like old people wear the ankle socks and
Yeah,
like the younger people wear the higher socks. So you're not there yet. You're not there to like have to
my,
wear the
my
lower socks.
body my body feels a lot older than 38 though.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Early for races or late? Are you
Oh,
early for races or late? What time you getting there?
I usually try to get there about 30 minutes early, but by the time you lube up and get to the porta potty, it's right fun at the start line. we had one race where a bunch of us went and we were waiting on our friend. We're in the start line waiting. They said go. He's still walking up to join us into the line. So hey, better late than never. So it's closer to
Right.
starting.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. What distance? Favorite distance?
Lean toward probably like 10K, 5 6 miles. For me, it takes probably about 2 miles to kind of start zoning out, and then it's just kind of just running, just relaxing.
Right. Yeah. I like that. Okay. So this one, you have one more run, just one more, like run in you, like whether it's a race or you're just going out running yourself. Location wise, where do you do it? You only got one. You got one left. Like you got one life left on a video game. Like you got one run left in you. Where do you
I
go?
would I will tell you without a doubt, it will 100% not be a trail run because those things are brutal.
I
You
think I
trail
got that. I think I got that question coming up for you. Yes,
you
I
trail
agree, man.
runners are special. I'll say I'll go with West Virginia. Love my home state, so I'll go
Okay,
with West.
sweet. All right, cool. Favorite running movie or quote?
Ooh, I don't know about running movie, but I'll probably
Okay,
go with anything David Goggins says. I'm not for the people cussing unnecessarily on their videos, but it
right.
just kind of seems like how he is in real life. So I respect it.
Yeah. Can you imagine having real conversations with him in real life and he's like that? I don't
Yeah, no,
know.
I,
I'd be too intimidated to even have a like go have coffee with him or go like hang out or watch something on TV or whatever. I don't know.
there'd be a lot of sorry, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry, sir.
Yeah,
Okay, shoes. You talked about shoes earlier, getting the right shoes. What shoes do you prefer? What's your go-tos?
I would say my all-time favorite shoe that was hated on by a lot of people in the beginning. Oh, my hair is raggedy. Is the Kambara Pros. I love those shoes.
Okay.
But the outsole was terrible and they wear out quickly, and I wear a wide foot, so I can't find any for cheap that I can wear. I love the Super Blast too, but it should have been a little bit wider. And then right now I'm doing a lot of my runs in the New Balance Super Comp 4s.
Okay. Nice. I've never tried New Balance, but I'm a
They're,
Brooks and Hoka. I'm a Brooks and Hoka kind of guy.
I,
But yeah.
I like Hoka's, but for some reason they seem to slow me down a little bit now. New Balance are good for wide feet. So
Okay. Cool. Okay. Hat or no hat during runs? And you can say if you don't or if you wear a headband. I don't know. Just what do you wear on your head during runs?
I'm a
It's a
mixer
good
a lot of
question.
times. I will wear a hat. I wear a little headband, but my problem is I'm a sweater. So if I wear a hat, the sweat just drips off the bill and everything like that. So I'm
Right.
usually a headband or nothing right now, but I do love hats.
Okay. Listen, I'm a hat wearer and I'm washing a lot of hats like all the time because it's gross. Like the sweat gets in the like crevice, all the crevices. Yeah, it's gross. Okay, so this one, group or solo runs? Which do you choose if you had to choose one?
I will say group run as long as people don't expect me to talk because I can barely breathe while I'm running. And it would just be a terrible conversation. I usually do all my training solo, but group runs, they're fun. It's fun to have somebody push you and things like that, but no talking, no talking.
Right? Can we talk about a pet peeve of mine, and that is people talking?
Yeah.
If I'm in a group run, like I'm sorry. Listen, we can talk at like I'll be social afterwards, but I ain't gonna talk. Yeah.
And like, especially if you like know the person, like you can text me this later. Like I'm trying to breathe. Like
I
talk.
prefer to breathe first, talk
Yeah.
later, talk second. Yeah. Okay, so this I think you already answered this, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway because we might have something else to say about it. Pavement or trail running?
Oh, 100% pavement. Like I appreciate you trail runners. So short story. I signed up one of my coworkers, friends from work, she was doing an 18-mile run. She's an ultra runner, everything like that. She's a super runner. And I was going to run it with her. It's my first trail run. It was a night 18-mile trail run. She breaks her foot a week before the run. For some reason, I decided to go ahead and do the run myself. I don't run trails. So I start off and I'm just killing it. First 4 miles, I'm like jumping over the tree stumps and I'm like flying everywhere. And then come mile 6, I'm like, that's all I got. And then you hit mile 12 and it's complete black. You're in the middle of nowhere. And it was an experience, but the trail runs are just, y'all can keep those. Somebody told me keep it to 10K distance, and that's probably the greatest thing I've ever been told. Or just don't run a trail at all. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. I can't. I'm not good enough on my feet to not. If I did a trail run, I would for sure get injured. There'd be something.
Constant,
There'd be a hole. There'd be a stick. There'd be a small rock. There'd be something, man.
constant ankle rolls, constant.
Right. All right, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, man. And I want to just give respect to you. Like, you're one of the ones that I noticed last year when I was doing my, just highlighting people, because I'm a firm believer in, like, I don't want my page to just be like about myself. I want to like encourage other people and show other people doing things. So, man, kudos to you. Like I noticed you and you were just like out there killing it and doing it. And so just respect, man.
I appreciate you, man. I think for people to realize is a lot of us, probably 99% of us, we're never going to win any of these races we sign up for. So focus on yourself, have fun. Don't worry about if your shoe is legal or not. Just follow the work, do your run, get better, and
Yeah,
have a good time.
yeah, exactly. I'm with it. All right. Hey, thanks for everybody that joined. Appreciate you guys. And we'll do it again next month with someone else. But go give if you haven't followed him. Go give Forever Unconquered a follow. Yeah, there you go, right there. And be inspired, man. So, all right, man. Well, take care. Thank you for doing this.
I appreciate you, brother.
All right, man. Have a good one.